Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we have a really warm smoky eye for you today, a makeup tutorial on that. It's very glam and more for like, you know, a nighttime look if you want that sort of glam to your makeup. So if you're interested in seeing how I achieved this look, then please keep watching. Alright everyone, so starting off with a bare clean face, we are going to pin that hair back so that it's not in the way. And I am going to start off by moisturizing my skin. I'm using the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Moisturizer. You guys know I love to use this under my makeup because it just absorbs very quickly into the skin. And I'm using a Morphe eyeshadow base under our eyeshadows. Now you will see me use quite a few different palettes today. Typically when I do my makeup, I use more than one palette. I'm starting off with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Prism palette. I'm taking the shade Eden on a fluffy blending brush, and this is going to be our first transition shade. Then I'm taking the Juvia's Place, the Zulu palette, and I'm taking this yellowy shade on that same blending brush and working that into my crease as well. This is going to create a really nice gradient in our crease where it goes from that orange to yellow, and it really just warms up the look as well since it's going to be a warm smoky eye. Then I'm taking the orange on a smaller blending brush, and this is just going to go in the crease of our eye. I don't really care that it's falling down onto my lid, as you can see. It will anyways blend in all together, so it's totally fine if you have some of that blending down. I would actually recommend you do so just because it will help create that smoky effect that we like. And with that same Juvia's Place palette, I'm taking this really warm brown shade, and I'm first packing it onto the outer corner of the eye so that I get the most pigment from the first packing on. And then I take the other end of the brush just to blend it out into the crease. But this is going to start creating our smoky eye effect. So first, starting off by packing to make sure we get that really nice pigmentation and then blend it out. And then to further smoke out the outer corner of the eye, I'm taking the shade Obsidian from the ABH Prism palette. And I'm doing the same process as I did with the brown. I am first packing on the black shade closer to the lash line and then going upwards with a blending brush to make sure everything is seamless. And just repeating this motion until I get the desired intensity. Make sure you start off with a light hand and then build it up as you go. That really helps your smoky eye look very blended and seamless. Smoky eyes at first look like a huge mess, so if that does happen to you, don't be deceived. It will all come together in the end. Then I'm taking the ABH Norvina palette, and I'm going to take the shade C1 on my ring finger and apply that to my mobile lid. This is a really beautiful sort of white shade that has some gold reflex in it, so it complements the warm colors really well. Then I take a fluffier brush around the edges just to make sure everything is nice and blended. Then with an angled brush, I'm taking the shade E5 and just working that really closely into my lash line. This is going to be like our eyeliner, and it really also helps aid in that smoky effect to our lash line. And then I'm taking the Rare Beauty Illuminating Primer and applying that to the outer portions of my face to help aid our glowy look to our skin. And on the inner portion of my face, I'm taking the Maybelline Baby Skin Pore Erasing Primer to help diminish the appearance of those pores under our foundation. Now, since I am fake tanned, I'm going to mix some foundations today. I'm using a darker foundation. I know it looks dark at first. You're going to be like, whoa, that's too dark. But trust me, it blends out really nicely. This is a Ben Nye Matte Foundation. And I first apply this mainly on the outer portions of my face because it matches my body a little bit better, but I felt like it was a little too dark for the inner portion of my face, so I go in with a lighter foundation in a little bit. Then I'm taking the Face Atelier Pro Foundation on the middle of my face to help sort of brighten up that middle portion, and also it helps give our skin that glowy effect because this foundation has that really nice luminosity to it, so I like to mix these two together. And as always, I follow up with a beauty blender. This is not an actual beauty blender, this is one I got off of Amazon. That's sort of like a beauty blender dupe, but it does the same job. It'll help blend out and make sure everything is seamless. Taking the Rare Beauty concealer around my eyes and anywhere I have blemishes, first blending it out with a Real Techniques Deluxe Crease Brush, and then also following up with the beauty sponge to make sure everything is blended seamlessly. Then I'm just going to lightly powder the portions of my face that are a little too shiny. I'm taking the RCMA No Color powder and very precisely applying it to those areas where I want to take down the shine. For my bronzer, I'm taking the Balm Bahama Mama bronzer and applying that to the outer portions of my face wherever I want to add back in some color to my skin. For my blush, I'm taking the Sorme Cosmetics blush and applying that to the apples of my cheeks. This is a really pretty sort of peachy toned blush, so it goes really well with those warm tones that we have on our eyes. And you know, we love a blush nose as well. And for my highlight, I'm taking this Tarte palette and applying the very shimmery highlight to the tops of my cheekbones to just glow us all the way. You know, we want to see that highlight from outer space, right? So we're applying that to the tops of the cheekbones and as well as on the bridge of my nose. And I also take a small pencil E30 brush from Sigma and apply that to the inner corners of my eyes and also on the very tip of my nose and on the cupid's bow of my lips as well. And then after brushing out my eyebrows with a spoolie brush, I'm going to go ahead and fill them in with this MAC eyebrow pencil in the shade Lingering and just very lightly feather in my eyebrows. I did do them quite strong this time because I felt like it would really complement the eyes to have a really nice shape to them. So I did follow up with a NYX Eyebrow Cake Powder as well as the Makeup Forever Brow Gel, and that just really, I feel like the brows complemented the eyes so well because it really shaped and brought more attention to the eyeshadow. Taking the Juvia's Place palette that we used earlier, I'm taking it on a square shaped brush and just working that really close into my bottom lash line, not taking it in too far, just adding a little something there. And I also like to take the warm orange shade on this brush to help blend out that brown. And I also take a slight amount of the black from the ABH palette, the Obsidian shade, and I just mainly smudge that on the outer corners of the eyes because I want to keep the eyes looking really big and sort of doe-eyed look, but adding a little something there. Then we curl our lashes, preparing them for the mascara that we're going to apply next. Then I'm taking this Estee Lauder mascara and applying that to my top and bottom lashes, and I do 2 nice coats of this lash mascara. As always, you guys know that I have to mix lipsticks. I know I always create a concoction. First, I'm laying down a base. This is a ColourPop Cosmetics liquid lipstick in the shade Instigator. And I felt like it was a little too peachy strong for this look, so I wanted to nude it out slightly. And I'm using an LA Girl lip liner first around the lips. That is in a very nice nude shade, and that's just going to define the lips but also nude out that pink shade. Lastly, over top of all of that lipstick, we're going to apply Kylie Cosmetics Butterscotch lipstick that helps just nude it out slightly but also give it a really nice shine. And with that, we are done with this look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is how I created this very nice warm smoky eye. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you check out the description box for any products used. Some links may be affiliate, but I will always tell you which ones those are. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!